Hey guys, got you a battle here. This one's against Sikes. Go check him out if you haven't already. You know where the link to his channel is. This is a mixed battle, standard with one Uber allowed. So let's get it on. I lead with my Mewtwo, and he goes into his Gallade. I switch out to Rotom, which can wall it pretty well. Take that Ice Punch like a boss. And yeah, he gets the hell out of there. Goes into Booster, his Flareon. I have to set up a light screen predicting the switch. Now going to Tuxui, take the Toxic. And he gets out of there, goes into his Lugia. Dodges the Earthquake by doing so. And I go into Rotom because I don't see what Lugia can really do to me. But I was being pretty stupid, as you will see, because he Toxics me. And I hadn't thought of that at all. So that's really bad because I don't like Rotom being toxic. And I have 3 Pokemon on this team that can absorb toxic. So yeah, he set up a Calm Mind, I discharged him, doesn't do much. He Psychics me, and what did I do here? Alright, I set back up my light screen. So now I switch out into my Celebi. My ideology here was that I was going to set up some Calm Minds on this thing because I saw its move pool and I figure its last move is Roost. So I'm going to set up my Calm Minds like a boss and pass into Mewtwo after I set up a few and just sweep the hell out of this whole team, because that's what Mewtwo can do. But then halfway through I realized, oh, I don't want Mewtwo to get toxic, so I changed my mind and I go into Tuxui, who I realized can also wall him, but he has Roar, so that whole thing was just useless. Into Venusaur, and I decide that I'm gonna be awesome and not switch out. And I take that, which is amazing. Yeah, there's sirens outside. I take that because it's amazing, and put that thing to sleep. So I want the residual damage on this guy. So I get off my Leech Seed, and now its days are numbered because I know it doesn't have any recovery moves. And that is its biggest weakness, obviously. So I go into my Mewtwo because it can hit it the hardest out of anything on my team. Stuff's happening. I Ice Beam it. Yup. Then it wakes up and gets off the Toxic, which I was dreading. So that's pretty sucky. Mewtwo's days are numbered. But still, if I can get it in on the right situations, it can do a quick sweep without getting too hurt up by Toxic. Anyway, now he decides to try to counter me with this Tyranitar, which isn't really a big deal for me, because I have the R-Sphere, haha. So that's the end of that. It's gone. The Mewtwo is taking quite a bit of residual damage here. Right, I go into this guy predicting the extreme speed, but that was a fail because it is actually Scarf. And that's why he sent it in against Mewtwo. So that's pretty bad for me at this moment. And I go into Tuxui. But then he goes into Gallade, obviously going to close combat. I should have just gone for the Earthquake there. I go into Venusaur to take what it has, predicting the close combat, but also just kind of as fodder. And yeah, I got the defense rate, the defense lower, which is what I wanted, and now I can go into Mewtwo and try to kill it off with, I use Flamethrower, I think. But he gets off the Shadow Sneak and it does a lot of damage. Because this Gallade is a really bad thing for my team right now. I was really thinking hard about how to get rid of it and minimize the damage it's going to do to me. So Mewtwo is pretty much dead, but I switch it out because I know if it comes in on a fresh turn, it can get in one potentially lethal hit. So I dodge that Shadow Sneak with Tuxui, kill it off with an Aqua Jet, and I take 0 net damage from that, so that was good. into booster. I don't know what this thing is going to do. I was predicting maybe Will-O-Wisp, but it does flamethrowers. So if I had stayed in, maybe I could have set up a bit, because I know Tatsui can take flamethrowers a lot, like all day. But anyway, I go into Gliscor because I see Gliscors aren't really going to do much. So I was just using it to test out what kind of Flareon this is. And now I use Stone Edge, predicting that he might switch into Lugia and try to set up, because dodging the Earthquake. But no, I guess he isn't going to switch anymore, so I just Earthquake him. Get rid of that thing. Now this is a problem. This here Starmie, because Surf, Thunderbolt, and Ice Beam gives it perfect coverage against my team. Super effective hits on everybody except Mewtwo. So I was praying here that he would not switch and let me kill it with Thunderbolt, but he does switch into Lugia. And luckily I can take that out now with Sandstorm. And Toxic and Sandstorm are going to finish me off too, so that is an uber double down. What's going on? What's going on? Right, intensely, this is crucial. I block the Thunderbolt with Celebi, because you know, if it has Ice Beam, it can take out both of these guys. And I see the Life Orb, and that gives me an idea. My only chance here is to wear him down with his own Life Orb, because I can resist, because each of these guys resists the move that the other is weak to. So now I'm guessing that he's catching on to what I'm doing, and also I think Earthquake can do significant damage along with Sandstorm and Aqua Jet at this point to kill it. So I stay and take the Thunderbolt as I knew I would. It's not a big deal. Get off the Earthquake, and Starmie is gone. So if I hadn't done that little switch around and worn down, he would have won, because he could have 2-hit KO'd my Tatsui and then destroyed Celebi with Ice Beam. And now I'm pretty sure I've won, because this thing locked into whatever it's going to lock itself into. Shadow Ball will decimate Celebi, Aura Sphere, as you saw, will decimate Tatsui, but once again, one resists what the other is weak to. So once he locks himself into one of them, the other guy will survive and will destroy it. So that is good game, as I psychic him and beat him down. Really close battle. I really love mixed tier battles. It's really a shame that people don't have them so often, because I find them really fun to use just one Uber in a team, or maybe even 2 Ubers, and the rest being standard or below. I think more people should do it, because it is really fun. And yeah, got nothing more to say. Just watch it. Sub to Sikes. And yeah, sub to me. Press the like, raise a comment. Goodbye.